March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. We have JMJ and the SenCal Raiders. Two 18-minute halves coming your way. The SenCal Raiders in the dark blue, JMJ in the light blue. The Raiders going from left to right, JMJ going right to left. Raiders toss down underneath and start out with a bucket from number 0, Jalen. Gets it right down inside the paint. JMJ motioning the outside, driving to the hoop, wet the left hand. Shot won't go from Aiden Boyle, just off mark as he flung to the hoop. Outside three, looks good. Pogo's up and out. No rebound, will be counted a collision going for the loose ball. .50 start. The Raiders leading JMJ. They've only had one possession so far. Here's their second. We'll see what they can do with it. Aiden Boyle, he was the one who missed the shot attempt the first time. He got up to the rack a little bit off mark as he was off balance. Not a bad shot attempt. We'll take it every day of the week, every part of the game. Offensive board for JMJ. A drive and a foul call on the ground. Turnaround Jay, got it to go. Trayson Fuller gets JMJ on the board with their first made bucket. Here's the dribble drive, the right side, fouled. Free throws for the Raiders. Here's James having to earn his points one by one from the free throw line. One of two at the free throw line. Offensive board and another foul. Kingdon Duncan creating contact to put SenCal back at the free throw line for the second straight time. (7-2) SenCal leading JMJ. Here's the attack. Reverse, high off the glass. A foul will have Fayeezy at the free throw line. He'll be shooting two. One of two at the free throw line for Fayeezy. 7-3, the Raiders leading JMJ. Deep three. Rims out. 7-3 still in the first half. JMJ looks for a three of their own. That goes pogoing off the back block. Here's another drive, a great backdoor find. The ball not going to bounce through. It's a great dish from Aiden Boyle. Doesn't result in points. Stepping into a three, not going long from Ramos. Lost the handle, stays with JMJ. Here's Fee Easy. Dribbling through two defenders, shot short from about 15. Tries to dish it underneath, it's taken away. JMJ on the reverse. That won't go. Rooks, he had a monstrous game the last time JMJ played on this court just a couple games ago. Missing on his first attempt of this game. Ball batted out of the hands of the rushing Raider. It was James. Substitutions will come in, but the Raiders will also stop the clock for a moment with a timeout. .11 minutes to go in the first half. Sencal leading by a low score 7-3. Raiders on offense currently. They called the timeout, hoping to boost their team offensively. The defense has done a great job only keeping JMJ to just 3 points, but offensively wanting to see that number rise rather than stay stagnant. Inbound, Rooks, up and under, count it, and one. Brandon Rooks with a possible three-point play and bring JMJ within one. Rooks misses the free throw, but it's last touched by the Raiders. Isaac was the last to touch it. 7-5, JMJ, a chance to tie or take the lead. Baseline, takes a bump, passes out, steps through, denied by the rim. Here go the Raiders the other way. Kobe lost the handle, but it was due to the touch of Adeyanjo. Right side drive, 15-footer, a friendly bounce that doesn't result in points. Top of the arc three. Spida can't quite get it to drop through. Right side wing three. Not sure if that was a short miss or if Adeyanju got a hand on it. Here he is now offensively, looking for three. Throws the dart, gets the bullseye. JMJ with the lead as they go with 5 unanswered points. Spida all the way down, left hand, count the basket, and one. JMJ with back-to-back baskets. They have a 3-point lead, the first to reach double digits, and a chance at getting another from the charity stripe. Adds the extra from the free throw line. 3-point play. JMJ now up by 4 after being down by 4 just a minute ago. Top of the arc three. Looking to answer back. He does. Senkel within 1 after the James triple. Bounce pass into Fee Easy. To the corner, hesitates, drives. Back to the corner. 5 out for JMJ. No penetration in the middle, 3 ball off mark. Here's Choice, driving the middle, fading away. Some contact leads to a foul. Choice gets them both. Puts Senkel back in the lead, 12-11. Here's Spida. Handling between the circles. Rooks in some trouble, picks up, drives, spins, shoots. Raiders pull up, top of the arc, no defensive pressure, and off again on the deep ball. Another deep ball. Spida on the attack. Senkel allowing no penetration to the middle. Rooks trying to use the baseline. Nothing's there for him. Double team, triple team, 4 of the 5 on him. Senkel makes some substitution, bring in 2 fresh set of legs, and JMJ will do the same. You have Trace and Fuller back in their lineup. Spida turns and gets it off. Too much pressure. It gets to him. 12-11 in this low-scoring game. Spida comes from behind and takes it away. Josiah not aware of his surroundings. Here's a steal for Sencal. 2-on-1. Rises up, smokes the layup. Second chance, that won't go either. 3, the toilet bowl roll and flushes through. Third time's the charm. They're up by 3. Spida right down the lane, scoops it up and under. He'll have to earn his points one by one. Spida able to knock down the first as the substitutions make their way onto the court. 2.5 to go in the first, 14-12. Spida with his second of 2. Gets them both. It's a 1-point game. A March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV. Here's the Raiders. Driving through, lost the handle. Raiders want a foul call. Instead, it's just out of bounds against JMJ. Inbound pass right underneath. Great defensive stance, goes straight up and down. Don't draw any contact. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the rebound, which allows Sencal to get it back and put it through. 90 seconds to go in the first. Sencal leading by 3. JMJ been trying to attack and not shoot too much on the outside, but Spida will try to change that. He does. It rattles through, and we're tied at 16 apiece. Couple of hands. Spida puts it on the hip. Little extension of the arm. Timeout called by JMJ. We're tied at 16 apiece. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more, and also check out the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to register. Tied at 16 apiece. JMJ had Spida hit a 3 to tie it up. They got the ball the last time back down. Now 20 seconds until halftime. Trying to either keep it tight or take a lead. Ball thrown off the body of a Raider. And with time ticking down, JMJ doesn't have too much time to spare. 7 seconds, the ball comes into play. Tries to Euro around, tosses it up. No hit anywhere. It goes out of bounds, but that will be half number one. It's halftime with a 16-16 score. Actually, they allowed 2 seconds left, so this ball is live, but it won't go. We'll head to the half, tied at 16 apiece. It's March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV. Second half underway from Venture Academy. You're watching March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. SenCal JMJ tied at 16 apiece after the first set of 18 minutes, but we still have 18 minutes to go. Spido was the last to hit a bucket. It was a three that tied it up after SenCal had just taken a 3-point lead. This 18 minutes can show a lot. We've seen a lot of fouls. We've seen very few violations. We've seen some great defense, but then also a lot of turnovers. Inbound goes to Adeyanju. He rises up from 15 feet on the baseline. Can't connect on his. Here, the other way goes Josiah. He's trapped on the sideline. Has to get it out. Finally finds a man. Sidestep. Now switches across. Right side wing. Short on the three ball. Three-point attempts from both sides. Not quite working out for either team. Like to see a little bit more penetration, a little bit more ball movement down low, as we've seen in some of the other games today. Here's the drive, swatted at, came out clean. 5-on-4 the other way in favor of the Raiders. Ball continues to be batted. Top of the arc three. Wide open attempt. Will be tied up after the rebound. Adeyanju finally able to get one down. Rises up from about 15. A power dribble. Bounces off a leg. Here goes down Joanniah Hutt. He's fouled. He gets two. JMJ able to get it on the deep rebound. Picked right back up by Hutt. Adiaju trying to work his way down through. Lost the handle as he was trying to step into it. Raiders get a takeaway. Here's Hutt, caught on the carry. Easy call for the official there. Raiders driving, not going to go, stripped down. Hutt able to get that for JMJ, still holding on to a 2-point lead. It's the only 2 points that have been scored in the second half. Ball on the ground and a share of possession. Alternating possession has it with JMJ. Deep pass finds Snyder. 2 minutes scored through 6 minutes of the second half. On the ground again, and a timeout call by JMJ. Clock will stop at 11:54, and this is March Mayhem. Minutes left to battle it out between SenCal and JMJ. Only 2 points have been scored in the second half. There's JMJ. Most of the time in the second half through the 6 minutes, the ball has stayed on this right side of the court. But JMJ not being able to capitalize on keeping possession for so long. Spida goes the inbounds, finds Rooks. He had a monster game earlier in JMJ's first matchup. Here, Rooks, a chance to earn some points from the free throw line. He'll have to earn them one by one. And actually, they say that is on the ground. So no free throws for Rooks. A steal for the Raiders. That's taken by Logan. Turns, immediately puts up a three. Spida comes down with it. Leading the charge. Dips it across, bounces off the fist of Tristan Snyder. The Raiders will bring it back. Now just the basket right there as he flicks it up with the right hand and finally answers in the second half. The second made basket in half number 2. We're tied at 18. Raiders keep it on the outside. This three, no good. Here's the foul from just a minute ago. It looked like tripped on himself. Maybe a leg was interrupted in there as well. The Raiders will stay with it. That's the third foul against JMJ in the second half. Only one against the Raiders. A drive, the kick to the corner, and a traffic. Three on the way, looks good. Back iron. Baseline, 10-footer, Cash. Sencal takes the lead in the second half. Here's the drive, swatted at, fouled, free throws for JMJ's number 24. It's Isaiah McKell. JMJ able to add to their total, keeping this one tight. We're knotted at 20. Dribble drive down the middle, cuts it across, and ropes it in with the right hand. This point in the game with so minimal scores in the second half, almost has to be an immediate answer or else you don't know what's going to happen. Spida brings it down. A 1-2 step, throws it up at the last second. A putback, gonna rim out at the last minute. A shot attempt from Keon Kirsten somehow did not go down despite hanging up on the rim. Tristan Snyder reaching in. Caught a little too much skin. The Raiders now leading by 2. Get the inbound, then a foul from behind. That's on Kierstein. Inbound, goes to the top, gets open on the left wing. Spida gets in place defensively. The poke away, the steal, the right hand, it's good. Sencal ahead by 2 possessions, 24-20. 6 minutes to go. JMJ really needing something big. They've been held to 4 points in the second half. Now make it 7 as Spida knocks it down from the outside. Top of the arc 3, an answer. Raiders see one, Raiders get one. Spida steps on the sideline with time running out. The Raiders have a 4-point lead as the substitutions will come in and make the changes. Steps into a three. Off rim, a foul on the ground underneath. That foul goes against JMJ. Deep pass goes back court, have to be picked up. Spida in his way, a foul, count the basket, a 3-point play, and then a technical foul against James, who had just made the basket. So James will take his one free throw from the and one, have a chance to put them up by 7, and then JMJ will go down, shoot 2 free throws, and have possession of the ball. Spida Boyle misses the first. Gets the second, 1 of 2, and JMJ will have ball down by 5, 3.5 and counting. Drive, kick, 3 on the way, no. Raiders rebound with 3 to go, up by 5, wanting to extend in every way possible. Ball out of bounds, last touch by JMJ. Turns, shoots with the left hand, gets it to roll through. Sencal in the 30s, JMJ falling behind. Spida, 3, good, off the bank. Three, right side wing. JMJ on the move now, down by 4 with 2 to go. Turns, a friendly bounce, the shooter's touch from King Me Duncan. 2-point game. JMJ really needing a defensive stop. Body to body, Raiders now slowing down. Spida comes up, gets the poke out, gets sat on. And the Raiders are the first to the ball, but Spida bounces right back up. Timeout called from the Raiders with 1:42. That's where we'll return with a 2-point game after this from American Asphalt. 31-29, SenCal leading JMJ with a minute and a half left. The Raiders call the timeout. They have the ball in hand. Need to make a basket if they take a shot. Gets the bounce. The Raiders up by 4. Time running out. JMJ needing something big. Here's Spida. Thought about the 3. Kicks it across instead. The drive. Fouled. Some contact will have him shooting from the line. Clock stopped at a minute at the free throw line. It's Zaytoven. Can't cut into the lead on his first attempt. Hits 1 of 2. It's a 3-point game. The Raiders with the time ticking down. High screen. Picks up the dribble. Baseline. Swatted out. There's another foul. We'll have the Raiders shooting once again. First one off mark. He keeps it a 3-point game. There's still hope for JMJ. Hits the second. 4-point separation. Here's Spida. No room for error for JMJ. Spida to the left side. Tries to go up and down. There's only Raiders there. It's a pool of Raiders. And JMJ finally fouling Spida. It's the 2-hand touch against James, who will be shooting 2. My apologies. That was the 6th foul against JMJ. And now make that the 7th. A 1-and-1 for Choice. Already up 4. Both go down for the Raiders. They're up by 6. They need a miracle. Everything on the outside is an option. Spida unleashes quickly. He's got 1. JMJ within 3. 10 seconds remain and a foul. Ramos at the free throw line. Up by 3. And 10 seconds is what remains on the clock. Spida knocks down the 3 to keep the hopes alive, and now they're hoping for a miss. Gets them both. 5-point game. Spida gets the inbound. Trying to go on the blow-by. Now double-teamed after hitting the last 3. Swings it across, up and down. Quick shot, misses everything. And the buzzer sounds as SenCal holds on for a 5-point win. 38-33. We have one more game being broadcast today. Join us next for it right here on March Mayhem.